YouTube, today we're going to do a review on the K-Bar 1211 knife. It's a really nice box, black shiny box, just says K-Bar knife and has a stencil of a knife on it. Knife made in the USA, plastic sheet made in Taiwan. Doesn't care, sheet's still pretty nice. So, the knife. So it comes in this plastic sheet. There are a lot of versions from it, but I took the one with the polymer sheet and the black kraton handle. I also have other color variations like the sage green one, which I really like, but I didn't find it here in Belgium. Nuts and Fancy has a video on that one. What is it? Marine Combat Knives Part 3, I guess, is the video, and it talks about a new one. Really like it. You go check that one out if you like it. Also is a Desert 10 one. This is just standard black. It's a 7-inch 1095 Crovan blade, so it's 17.5 centimeters, and it has a black kraton handle, which offers a really nice grip. Also, when the knife is wet or when your hands are wet, it really, like, it's a bit sticky. It feels a bit sticky to it. It's a full tank design, so it runs from here to here, and then there is a butt cap put on it, and there is a pin punched through it. You can see the pin here, and you see you could use the pommel as a hammer for tent stakes or anything. It's really a good knife. Like, some people on my scouts, when they go on camp, they take like a hammer. They put a hammer in their bag for their tents. They take an axe and a knife, like, and a knife to eat. Like, I have this, and it does all it has to do. Like, you eating with it is not really advised because it's a bit large. I also have a whole series of pocket knives. I like knives a lot. It's more expensive to buy all these knives here in Europe, because most of them are made in Japan, like the Spyderco's or the Cold Steel, or in America like this one. So, and yeah, it's a bit large to carry it constantly daily, but on camp it's just really, like, it does anything you have to do whenever you have to do it. Like, you could split wood with it. I mean, cutting off branches from a tree might be a bit easier with like a machete or a kukri or a parang or something, but this one will do the job. Like, it does everything adequately. Some things it does it good, other things it does not as good, but it will do anything with a bit of skill and persistence. A really good hammer, by the way. Like, you have a lot of control about it, so it's really precise. Also, I guess as a fighting knife, which is one of its original purposes, it's really great because it has a really back-laying weight, so it will stay in your hand really well. But it has a really light knife, so it's not like a sword. It will be hard to slash with it, but I think because of it, the blade is pretty short. It's not really a use of it. It's more for stabbing. And if you hit someone in the face with this, I guess you could easily break their nose, or on the side of the head. If you really hit them pretty hard, you can break their skull. So it would make a formidable weapon, I guess. The blade is, yes, as I said, 1095 Groven. It is really nicely sharpened when it comes from the factory at a 20-degree edge. Really nice. And also there are some markings on here. It says K-Bar, only New York, and this one says USA 1211. And it is easy to sharpen. It will hold its edge pretty good, but it is 1095 Groven and it is not stainless. Like, no steel is really 100% stainless, but like VG1 or AUS 8 will stand up a lot better to water or juices from meat or fruit, anything, than this. So it is advised to wipe it down when you use, like, when it's wet, wipe it down. It will really help on your edge. Oil is also advised. Some use weapon oil. I just use WD-40 because we've got a lot of that stuff in the basement. I really, like, 5 cans or so, and they're all open. I don't know why my parents use 5 cans at the same time, but anyway, just put some on the blade, wipe it in, just rub it in with a paper cloth, and then throw it away, and it will stay on pretty good, and it protects the edge. I like it hasn't any rust or anything, so really good quality knife too. It's really built like a rock. It's incredibly strong. Like if you hold it in your hands, you will really feel like, wow, this is a good knife. And it is. Some say there are better knives, yes, of course, but I think for an all-around knife, this is a really good one. That's the reason why it's so popular, because it can do anything. It has a black epoxy coating too on the blade, which will rub off after time. Like when I'm splitting the wood, you could see it scratched off a bit, and here you can see the steel, but no rust so far. No, we're not on the edge, not on these here, so pretty good. And it gives the knife a nice used look. I like the rough thing about it. It's like 280 grams, I guess. Most of the weight is in the back, like I said before. I think the balance point is around here somewhere, yes, there. So, but really nice knife. Also bought a kraton version with the plastic sheet, because leather in our climate is not ideal, as you can see, because here in Belgium there is a lot of rain. Like this is a typical afternoon. That's my dog chilling on the garden chair. He really likes those chairs, so I don't know why. Stupid dog. Weird animals, weird animals. So also, I'm filming this with my phone, and I'm using like a bit of a special system to keep the phone like this. So if the camera is wobbling and moving a bit, I'm sorry, but I can't really help it. I have to buy a camera with a tripod or something, or devise another system, but this works so far. Then the sheet, it's a two-piece polymer sheet, and it's glued together and held together by these grommets. It has 8 grommets for attaching, I don't know, like paracord, like I did, and it has those two holes for straps or anything. And this is the retainment system, which is really nice. It says K-bar on the front, and it has a grommet hole here. I've put on 1 meter of paracord, really nice. And the knife just slides in and it clicks in place, and it doesn't rattle. The only thing you can hear rattling are the straps, because the knife itself won't move. And it's a really, really simple but very effective retainment system. Like here on the sides are these round knobs, and they click behind the handguard and they keep it in place. And when you want to take the knife out, you have to push this down. And when the sheet is new, it's a bit hard, but now it's a bit worn in, so it's really easy. Like, put your thumb, it's really easy, and it just gives a really nice positive snap when it's clicked in place. And it has grommets to attach it here to rivets to attach it to the plastic, the nylon. It could easily accommodate a 2-inch belt, and it has this on it, this plastic tab. I don't really see the use of it, but okay. And then there is a little nylon strap with a press stud to keep. Now it won't move at all. Yes, you can hear the blade a bit, but that's it. It can't shovel anywhere, like so. Really nice sheet. I really like it. Oh, it's starting to rain. Typically, yeah, Belgium it's like England. It's raining all the time. It's the same climate, but still love my country. Make the best weapons in the world, by the way. So yeah, really nice knife. They are fairly expensive here in Europe. Like they go here in Belgium, they range from 90 between like 90 to 140 euros for some versions. I paid 95, so I've been looking around a long time, and I found a really good shop with a good price for some knives. I've bought some other knives from them too, like my Gerber. I've bought that one there too. But they are fairly expensive here. In the US, they will cost you like $70, which is 60, 65 euros. So yes, it makes kind of a difference. But still, really pretty nice knife. Um, really happy that I bought it. No disappointments at all. Um, yeah, I like the finish to it. The black finish is really nice. Now it's a bit rubbed off, but still looks great. Yeah, I guess also this is a kind of knife. If you take care of them a bit, just not. Yes, really, just take a bit care. Like take care of them Ah, my English is not so good today. If you sharpen them regularly and oil them, they will last a really, really long time. A friend of mine, his father, because his father and my father were best friends, like, so I know his dad really well. He likes knives a lot too. My dad too. That's why I really like knives, because I think it's a thing my dad has and I have it too. So, and he has a K bar and he has it since like 1980 or something. So he has that knife for a long time, and it has a leather handle and a brown leather sheath. So it looks like old leather, and it looks really awesome. It looks like a vintage piece of equipment. It's still really sharp because he takes really good care of it. But the coating is almost all worn off. It's more like a grayish like look. It scratches and bruises and anything, but no rust really, and it is really sharp. So these are knives. If you take care of them a bit care, they will last a lifetime. They definitely will. I'm really convinced about that. Really good equipment. So yeah, that was about it. If you have any questions about the knife or about where I bought it or whatever, you can post it in the comment section. Um, yeah. Like and subscribe, please.